Oh, it's working on YouTube.
It's not working on YouTube.
It is for me.
I'm seeing it on our screen, but it's not coming up on YouTube on my device. And I'm
Oh,
It's
getting
working
this.
for me as well.
It is working.
Yeah, I think you like it takes you to the profile.
We are streaming live.
Just a little extra.
Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us, friends, for the third smoke break. For those joining us for the first time, this is a completely improvised show, improvised, all made up on the spot. Before we get started, and we're going to get started very soon, can I get a suggestion from the chat room of something you would like to see a show about, something that inspires you to have joy, something that is not gross, because if it's gross, I won't pick it. I'm putting my foot down. Nothing gross on the show. So please start throwing in some suggestions. And while we're waiting for those, because there is a delay for what I'm doing right here and what's happening on YouTube. There is a delay. So while we're waiting for that delay, let's meet the cast of Smoke Break. Can I have the cast of Smoke Break up? Oh, here, all these faces. Oh, my favorite people. They're all here. Rachel, Andrea, Lizzie, Michael, Drew, Kavita, Nicole, Hen, and other Michael. Oh my goodness, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm seeing some names coming in, so I'm seeing some words coming in. So that's enough of my dumb face. Let's get to the meat of the show. Let's get to the good stuff. Your Smoke Break. Your word to inspire the first act of the show. Before our first commercial break, because don't forget, Smoke Break has commercial breaks. Before your first commercial break, your word is, your word is extortion.
Thank you, extortion.
Thank you, extortion.
You guys, I need help.
What's
That's
up?
why we're here.
It's just that, well, you know how my boss is also my landlord?
Yeah,
Yes.
bad move, but what's up?
He's making me pay rent. And I'm like, you can't force me to pay rent with what you pay me at the salary of a mall worker. That's just like that's not how things work. That's extortion.
Yeah.
It is.
That's- And that's also, yeah, what were you saying, Jesse?
I was just gonna say, it's not a living wage. It's not a livable wage, and now they want you to live on it. And then he basically is giving you like pebbles, and then asking for like boulders in return. That's
Yeah. How can I manage my lifestyle on $350,000 a year?
All right, I don't like to talk about money.
Okay.
I agree with you. I support you, but it makes me uncomfortable.
Sorry. It's just that it just takes a lot of money to be rich. You know what I mean?
Don't I know it? That's the thing. That's the scam. But you know what?
Lynette,
I think you can talk to your boss because, okay, your boss is charging you rent and okay, landlords are supposed to charge you rent, but it's kind of egregious for an ex-boyfriend to charge you rent, which he also is. So maybe you could use that angle.
Could you imagine that when I was dating Bill back in college, he would go on to just create Williams Sonoma?
Who would have thought that? I mean, from what you've told us about him in the past days, he was a slacker.
I mean, yeah, but people are funny. I mean, Jesse, did you think Bob's Big was going to make a barbecue chain when you knew him in college? I mean, this is a crazy world.
I mean, he quit college the same time I quit college. And we both had a dream, and, I mean, I've still got mine, but,
What's your dream?
oh,
Jesse, what's your
yeah.
dream?
Right now, I think this is it. I really do. I'm just waiting for Halloween because I'm knitting handmade pet costumes.
That's a good
Whoa.
dream.
I mean, my dream is to have my creations out there in the world. And I think nobody's doing this but me.
Oh my
I
God,
don't
David.
think anyone else is doing it. Could I pre-order 15 cat costumes?
Really? Really? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have 20 cats.
I know, but the 5 others need to earn them. It's a whole thing. It's part of my training thing so that they understand the system inside our home.
I got it. So if I do 15 and the 15 put them on, the other 5 no, they've done something wrong.
Yeah, that they need to get up to that level. And
That's
I've
right.
been waiting for the perfect prize to give them, but nothing. This is perfect. Thank you so much, Jess, for your dreams. I'm
This
gonna go
is
tell my
good.
cats the 15.
It's my first pre-order. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Hey, Chels.
Hey, Lynette. Do I look tan and relaxed?
You look so tan and relaxed. I can't even contain myself.
My vacation was amazing.
Whoa.
How was Wildwood?
It was so exciting. I have never been anywhere so far from my family by myself.
And your family lives in Atlantic City, right?
Yes. So it's not like far from here. It's far from like the idea. And yeah, oh man, went a little crazy. Yeah.
What you do? Did you party with everybody there, or did you meet someone, or what happened?
Do you need to buy a wholesale amount of lye?
But no, I spoke to no one. And it was the best thing in the whole world. I mean, I felt a little bit like I was a ghost who was haunting the beach sometimes, but I didn't speak to a single person.
Huh?
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I always get like a ghost vibe from you. Like I feel like you've had like a bunch of different lives in the past. When I look at you, I don't see Chelsea. I see like Jackie Onassis.
Oh, that's so funny. That's
Yeah.
so funny. Yeah, I mean, I feel like an old soul, and you know, my family, we try to work until the work is done. No, I shouldn't say that. That was gonna
You have to learn how to edit
No.
yourself.
I didn't allude to anything at
Yeah.
all.
Listen, I'm gonna use the rest of my break to catch up on knitting, but I want to see pictures later. Okay?
Absolutely. I have 100, like 10 of them are of different waves.
Great.
Oh my God, Devin.
Dev.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, girlfriend.
I'm like pretty bummed out, you guys.
Oh no. What's going on?
Don't be bummed out on my part. I know that everyone in the mall is like trying to pool their money together for me.
Oh, I heard about your apartment.
Yeah.
My lawyer told me I have to be a better listener and stop alienating people, or else I'm gonna get sent back to jail. And so now I have to like be nice.
I'm sorry. Are you an ex-con?
You don't remember? Girl Devin stole her mom's Benz and crashed it to impress boy Devin. But he kissed Lisa at the party anyway, and she got sent to juvie for 2 days.
And he still
I can't be.
girl Sam anyway. So what even was the point?
Well,
I can't be around any ex-cons because my parole officer made it that was like a thing that he's like obsessed with, not being around ever since what I did to the 1988 Olympics. But I have to go. I have to go.
Good luck with your rent.
Hey Chet, do you guys like mind if I like practice on you? Like practice being
Yeah.
nice?
Yeah. Do you want us to do any certain thing? Like, should I try to be nice? Should I try to be mean? Should I try to ask a question?
I guess like tell me about your problems and I'll be like,
Okay. So I went on vacation and I was far away from it. Why are you you're making a face?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Keep going. Keep going. I got this.
Okay, but I just want, okay, just try your best to not make a face.
Mhm.
Okay. And I started thinking about how there's stuff out there in the world besides my family. Stop making that face.
I just want to tell you that it's so boring, but like I can't.
You should do what my Aunt Ruth does and not pay attention at all when anyone is speaking. so that way your face goes blank and you can think about something nice. And then when they finish and there's a pause, you just go, oh, that's so interesting.
That is such a good tip. Here, Chet, ask me something. Ask me something quick.
You guys know it's raining outside?
Oh, that's so interesting.
That was so good. That was so good.
Andrea, I have to say, even though your story was disgustingly boring, you have been a real girl, and I appreciate that.
You, cool. Well, I got lots more stories if you ever want to hear them.
That's so interesting.
Coming down like
Hey,
frogs out
hey,
there.
Devin. Hey, Chet. Again, Chet?
Basement flooded, man. I don't
Again?
know what to tell you. I don't think I can stay there anymore.
Oh my God. Are you like, did the toilet water like fall through the roof again?
No, rain. It came up from below or something. I don't know. It was cool. I hung out a couple of ducks, but I am
Like,
very cold.
So,
in the spirit of being more nice, I just have to say you should probably get your toilet water thing fixed.
That's good advice. I would tell
that's-
anybody that.
That's actually that's great advice, Devin. So Chet, did my collector's set of Star Trek videos did it get water damaged at all?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. By the time I woke up after playing with the ducks, I was sort of up to here, so I just swam right out of there.
Man,
Yeah, it's like a hurricane out there today. Seriously, how are none of you wet?
That's so interesting.
well, I've been doing stock taking all week because we've got the regional manager coming in at the end of the week, and
Oh yeah,
to be-
inventory. I know what that's like. You
yeah,
come through and you try to hide all the stuff.
yeah.
You guys know it was raining?
Well, Chet looks like a drowned rat, and apparently the basement
Oh my
flooded.
God.
It's so
Because he
cool.
and I is-
No, actually, rats are really good swimmers. The little dickens. They're crafty.
Yeah.
Why do
I
you-
don't
why do
think
you-
we want to go down that path again.
You smell like a septic tank and wet VHS tapes?
Oh, damn it.
Well, I can explain the VHS tapes.
I don't know if I want to
Okay.
know. I don't know if I want to know about the VHS tapes.
Hey Barry,
Yes, smelly Chet?
I'm in the need of a new place to crash. I can hang out in the vending machine room for a couple of days before David catches me. I do that sometimes, but I'm looking for something maybe a little bit more, like a week or two.
My grandfather doesn't even let me have friends over. One time I tried to bring a date home and
George doesn't let you have friends over?
no, he doesn't.
George
since
has
I was a
invited
kid-
me over.
What?
No, we used to play cards.
You play cards with my grandfather?
Yeah, poker, Texas drop 'em, slapstick, changing faces, all those games.
But he won't play cards with me. He said cards wasn't fun. Or did he mean with me?
Now, hey, Barry, maybe he thinks you're talking about those cards with the holographic pictures on them that I don't understand.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, there's my She-Ra collectible cards from the 1980s with the hologram. Yeah, okay.
You can't even play with those. Those are going to be worth money someday. You keep telling me that.
You can play with them if you keep them in the sleeves and if you don't bend the corners or shuffle too hard or, keep your fingers on them for more than 3 seconds.
Well, here. I'm going to go talk to George. And I'm going to see if I can invite myself over for a couple of days. How about that?
Great, Chet. I love that.
Man, that lightning. That is some end of day shit right there.
Some ominous, foreboding lightning.
Something's going down.
Something's going on. I can't have that man in my house.
Well, I've had him in my basement for the last 2 months. And now he's ruined my bed. That's where I sleep too. Where am I going to sleep? I can't
what's
move
up,
into
Joe?
the main house with mom and dad again. That's just the worst.
Well,
the shoe, the big shoe on my roof?
Yeah.
You don't live in that shoe secretly, do you, Joe?
I did. That was where I lived for most of my teen years. So what I'm
Wow.
thinking, yes, I was the young woman who lived in her shoe, not shoes. It was a moment in time. So what I'm thinking is, Zach, do you want to live in the shoe?
Can I?
Wait,
Yes.
wait, why can't I live in the shoe?
You
No,
can-
no, you've got a place to live. I don't have a place to live, Barry. First dibs, mine. I want it.
It's okay. You can both fit. What
It's-
I did with the shoe is I made sure to make it into tiny little apartments in case I had to live there throughout my life. So that way I would feel like I was living in multiple places at once. So there's multiple apartments in the shoe. And also, Barry, when you come over and stay with me, would you make sure that George comes over and brings some of his pumpernickel bread? You know I love your grandfather's bread.
Wait, you're also friends with my grandfather?
Yes, we bake together. You did on Sundays.
Your grandfather's a pretty
Sundays
cool guy.
when he sends me to the warehouse by myself and tells me to leave my cell phone so I can't contact anybody?
Yes. Yes, that is when that happens. I really need to tell him to give you a better place to go. I thought that he was going to send you to the park. Oh, maybe that's just what he did when you were a child.
So
You got harder when you got older, Barry. I'm sorry.
Why is everyone secretly friends with my grandfather?
He's a beautiful man.
he likes cool movies too. So every now and then we'll have movie night. So
My grandfather likes movies?
yes, he
Love-
likes.
I
he
tried to
likes-
make
he
him-
Likes, he likes
I tried
the
to make
Thin
him
Man
watch-
series. That's his favorite.
I tried to make him marathon the Studio Ghibli movies with me and he said no. That was just
Oh,
last week.
animation. He doesn't like animation.
I was
Oh no.
Barry, if I don't know what that is, he probably doesn't either. So oftentimes Zach and I have had a few movie nights with your grandfather. We typically love to watch anything, like any Meryl Streep. That's universally loved.
What do you mean a few movie nights?
Well,
A
it's
few.
not like they're every week. It's like every other week, right, Joe?
Right, that's
Every other
few.
week?
Yeah.
Wait, it's not after 9 o'clock when he tells me to go up to my room and lock the door and put my headphones on, is
Well,
it?
sure. It's gotta be after we shut them all. So yeah.
I've got like 9 or 10 questions for that man. I swear to God.
I think we stepped into
Wow.
something, Zach.
They're always beefing.
Pause. This is our first commercial break. So we're gonna do something in this commercial break. If you want, I'm talking to you, the people watching. If you want, please get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, go to the bathroom, do whatever you would typically do during a commercial break. We are giving you some examples of stretching right here, right now. You can see lots of examples. If you would like to stay, this is going to be about a 5-minute commercial break. But if you're staying with us, we're going to do some short form improv for you right now. Can we have our first two people up? Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, it's Andrea and Hen. Andrea and Hen are going to do a game for us called Actor's Nightmare. Before we get started, from the people in the chat room, I'm still talking to you. I'm talking to you the whole time, people in the chat room. But from the people in the chat room, can I please get a suggestion of a relationship? It could be a common everyday relationship. It could be a strange relationship. It could be a relationship with the last person you spoke with. All are good options. And while we're getting that, I need another suggestion too, which is a number between 1 and 80. 1 and 80. While we're waiting for those suggestions and numbers to come in, let's explain the game. We're going to do a game called Actor's Nightmare. And in this game, one of these two players is going to be reading from a script. What script? You two tell me. What script are you picking? I gave you two options.
We get to pick.
No, you don't. You just forfeited that option. I'm going to say you have to read from the script The Minions, which is a... Was that the one you wanted?
That actually was.
Okay, good. It all worked out then. So Andrew's going to be reading from the Minions script. I provided that to them earlier today.
I hope it has
And
words.
what's that?
I hope it has words, or maybe I don't. I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. And we'll also have Hen reacting just like a normal person would react, according to the relationship we got. I'm getting some numbers. I'm getting some relationships. So let's get into it right now. You are a waiter and customer. And I want you to start at page 66.
Okay.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Yes, that's all. Yeah,
Bodega,
peas and carrots. Peas and
bodega.
carrots.
Okay, here we go.
We ready? Cool. Let's see it. Actor's nightmare.
Oh, but
I'm sorry. I just asked for the soup of the day. I didn't know.
I drew that when I was 5 years old.
The graphic on the menu?
Get out of my sight.
I mean, I have half a mind to just leave a bad Yelp review. What's happening here?
Bye, Fabrice. I liked him. He was fun. So what do you think of the dress?
Oh, your dress? I mean, it's nice. I like the hemline. But really, I'm just curious what the soup of the day is.
Oh, it's beautiful. So fashion forward. So Valentino.
So French onion. It's French onion. Okay. 1 order of French onion.
Give it a sweetheart neckline because you're my sweetheart. The high collar and slinched waist reflect a simpler, more violent time. The material is a blend of taffeta and high density body armor, fully armed and loaded, and that glow, that is nuclear.
You know what I heard when I came here that that the wait staff compliments you as a customer, and they always compliment fashion, but I had no idea that you would mention just so many specific and true things about my beauty.
My pleasure.
Oh, I love Chick-fil-A. That's why I come here.
Little tighter, sweetie. Come on, I can take it. Little tighter.
I love Chick-fil-A. Yo!
Tighter.
I love Chick-fil-A. Yo!
Must have tiny waist.
All right, see. Before that got too erotic. Awesome. That was Actor's Nightmare, and that is the end of the first commercial. I saw someone asking in the chat room, what's the other movie script? Well, we're going to have a second commercial, so maybe we'll find out then. Not to be sarcastic to the kind people in the chat rooms. Trying not to be rude to them, but it's kind of my energy in general. Let's have the whole cast up, and we'll get ready for our second act. People in the chat room, give us a word to inspire the second act, and we'll see what happens next. We got a lot going on right now. We got vacations where we're not talking to anyone. Oh, the dream. We got living in shoes. We got being friends with grandpas and not being friends with grandpas. We got a lot going on. We got one of our actors being wet for 2 whole minutes and no one even mentioning it. Let's see. What words do we have? I'm going to go with macaroni. Parentheses,
macaroni.
a pot.
I think I have a gluten intolerance.
That's really interesting.
Oh,
Tell
no.
me more.
So you can't have my burgers anymore?
I don't think so, Jess. But I'll try to stop for other things. And to answer your question, Devin, I could tell you more about it, but I have to do more research, not more, about the truth of what it is, because there's stuff the FDA says. But is everything okay?
Oh, I'm trying to be nicer and it's just really giving me a rash. And I'm like, so you guys got any tips on that? Because this rash is not going away.
Wow, that's pretty bad. That's from like an allergy to being nice or something, huh?
It's like I was not born to do this. I was born to be only nasty and just, dig at people. And maybe if I just keep going through it, it'll go away, or maybe it'll just envelop my entire body and I'll just be one big rash for the rest of time. So let's see what happens, I guess.
Well, we don't want you to be one big rash.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Maybe I'll just find a way to be mean in my head and nice out loud. That's difficult.
I have to say, you have a very expressive face, so that's not going to work, Devin.
Yeah, that's everything's right up here. That's what Boy Devin would say to me. And he was like, I can always tell when you're mad. And I was like, yes, because I'm yelling at you, idiot.
I kind of want to see how it would work though. Like, what would it look like if you were mad in your head and kind outside? Yeah. Like, what would that?
Okay. Jesse, say something that is just so boring. I am like, it'll kill me, basically.
Okay, weird. I was actually gonna let y'all know, like, did you hear that George and Lynette are now fighting over where Chet's gonna live?
Oh, I didn't know that. That must be really hard for them, right, Devin?
Wait, like toilet bowl Chet now? Because he smells like a toilet?
Lynette needs the rent.
I mean, if Toilet Bowl Chet went to live with like Lynette, that would really be good.
That almost worked. Look, it's like one eye is saying nice and the other eye is saying nasty, but it almost.
Yeah, so that's progress. Maybe get an eye patch or something for now.
Maybe if I just like cover this half of my face, no one will notice. This side will be like, oh my.
Zach, I tried to mind my business the first few times.
Yeah,
but
I thought it was like a ghost or something, like one of
Oh, no, I'm just moving my stuff into the shoe.
Oh. Okay.
Oh boy.
I am genuinely curious. I don't even have to fake it this time. Why he's moving into the shoe and what I can make fun of him for.
I don't know, but you know what happens to people when they live in Joe's shoe.
Oh boy, should we warn him?
Oh.
All right, I got
What happens?
What
happens?
Do you
Just
remember
left us to do it?
Do you remember Justin?
Justin from the food court?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Have you seen
that happened in the shoe?
Yeah, that happened in the shoe. We made up the other story, and then Joe sold it to the news, and then it was a whole thing to cover her tracks. You know, she is sweet, but this is her one thing where she's actually pretty devious.
Yeah, she's pretty deadly, and she just doesn't care if there's like anything in there. If there is a single bug, she's gonna bomb that shoe with so much DEET. You're gonna go the Justin way.
He was in intensive care for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look. Half my stuff's in there. I can do it for one night for sure.
You'll probably be fine. You'll probably be fine. Just take care of the inside of the shoe the way she takes care of it. Love it the way she loves it. You understand?
You'll be fine, Drew. Everything's gonna be fine.
Don't disrespect this shoe, okay?
Okay. Don't disrespect the shoe. I promise.
Okay.
Don't disrespect the shoe.
Never disrespect shoes. Oh, Bear, Care Bear. I was just having lunch with your grandfather, and good news is he's gonna help me pay for rent.
He's gonna help you pay for rent.
Yes.
With what money?
So the mall's problems are solved.
What money does my grandfather have? He didn't give me money for like clothes.
Oh,
college.
he's gonna cash in advance what's already in the will for me. And then I'm gonna be out of the will now. I'm just taking it before. You know what I mean?
My grandfather has a will and you're in it?
We're all in it, Bear.
Chelsea,
No,
are you in
I
my
mean-
grandfather's will?
No, I'm not in it. You know where that money came from? The blood feud with my great grandfather. That's why I'm forbidden to be friends with your grandpa.
Wait, is that why you hate me, or is it because the other things that you said about me?
Oh my God, I don't hate you. I just am not
Oh,
allowed
it's
to be next to your grandpa. I think you're pretty
Our
cool.
families are feuding?
Well,
You don't know that?
It was a very long time ago, and honestly, I don't really remember why. But
I remember.
Okay. Do you want to?
Okay.
Well,
What? Please.
obviously, your great grandfather and Barry's grandfather were in a blood feud because of the stock market.
Yeah. That sounds
Okay.
right.
They are the ones who started the mall. It was your shop on one end and my
right.
grandfather's shop on the other end. And the rest of the mall built up around it.
That's right.
Speaking of, I miss Strawbridges. Chelsea, I really do miss your family store.
It's life is in cycles, and sometimes we come back again and repeat them as different people, but with the same kind of mission. Just circle.
What?
Here's Joe.
Cycles.
Hi, Joe. How's the shoe?
So I'm in the middle of cleaning it. You know, I love my shoe being clean whenever anyone comes to stay. And I think your great grandfather may have heard that Barry is staying, and his ghost seems to be floating around that kitchen's apartment. Can you come over and talk? I don't know why he got out.
Yeah. There's a special kind of pepper that he hates, so I'll just go get that out of the chest and
Joe?
send him on his way.
Thank you.
Joe, I have a question.
Yes.
How do you clean your place? Do you just get like a lot of shoe cleaner?
Well, I mean, for the leather, you need very specific leather, like for the walls that are all leather, you need a very specific soap. Okay.
Wait, that's a real shoe?
Of course, Barry.
Barry, you haven't been to the shoe?
I thought it was a shoe-shaped room. Like at a cheap amusement park, like a cute mall thing.
Barry, what do you think of me? Do you think of me as a cheap shoe?
No, I thought you just had a shoe-shaped room on top of your shoe shop.
Barry, never talk about a woman's shoe.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, Lynette, I think this is actually one of the first times that we've understood each other. You don't talk about a woman's shoe like this.
The only redeeming quality about you is your shoe.
Well, the only redeeming quality about you is that you understand the need for shoes to be good quality. Oh, Devin, I wanted to tell you a story. I'm so glad you're here.
Great. Do it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I can do this.
What's going on there?
What are you talking about? Like this part or this part? Because this part is to cover the eye that betrays the mean gene, and this part is just the rash that's just there because I guess I'm allergic to being a nice person.
Oh, okay. As long as that's all sorted out, as long as you know what's happening.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
All right, so I wanted to tell you a story about my mother. Okay, so I wanted to tell you about the time when we took a walk. We took a walk and we looked. And we looked. And we just sat and we stared at the clouds.
I can't do this.
Oh.
Joe, I got him. I took care of him. He's gone. He shouldn't bother you anymore.
Thank you. I knew, honestly, I know that there's all these rumors about my shoe, and yes, admittedly sprayed too much DEET. I didn't realize that to make the place better and mosquito free.
That's
Oh,
not gonna get rid of Grandpa.
Okay, look, I get it, Zach. I don't smell great right now, but there's not a lot I can do about it.
Zach, it's gonna be okay. I've heard those rumors. He only was in the ICU for a day. Everyone stretched it out to say it was weeks, but it's just one night like that he was in the ICU, and it was just one night. It's okay.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I want to respect the shoe, Joe. So I did a little spot cleaning myself. I bought a little bleach. I figured, better
Bleach?
safe than sorry.
Bleach!
Oh, man, Zach, there's one thing you don't do. It's bleach a woman's shoe.
Bleach!
Oh,
Guys,
That's
guys,
one-on-one right there.
Okay,
Chelsea,
pet
Chet,
nematodes live in the wall, Zach.
What?
Bleaching the wall
Dumb.
kills the nematodes. Even I care about that.
you got it. Yeah, the nematodes are important to the ecosystem. I didn't know you were in the shoe. I'm sorry about all the Lowry's lemon pepper mix that I tossed in there. That was not about you. That was something else.
Honestly, it probably made it smell better. So like,
No, I thought somebody was trying to kill me.
No, it banishes my great grandfather's spirit because he thought that spice mixes were for people who didn't really care about their food. So he just gets so mad when there's Lowry's lemon pepper around that he just
Is he the red-faced guy, slightly balding with a bit of a beer gut? Is that him?
Yeah, the big painting on the entrance to the mall, one of the founders.
I just kind of follow you.
Oh.
You know,
Yes.
fun
Oh.
fact, my great-great-grandmother was from these parts around that same time. You know what she used to do in this very spot?
what?
A whole lot of
Gotcha.
nothing. Apparently, she's had a reputation for being kind of lazy.
Oh, interesting.
So
Yeah.
there are lazy ghosts?
I mean, I'm sure. Well, I don't know. You'd have to.
No. She believed in reincarnation, so not a ghost.
Oh, so she wasn't. Oh, okay. So she was just.
What if she's
not
one of the
doing anything?
nematodes? What if she's one of the nematodes and you just killed her?
She was lazy, but she wasn't that lazy. Now she probably fell somewhere between like dog and like Instagram influencer.
Well,
In
somewhere
my
in that
search
range.
to be a better person, I've been reading a lot of Buddhist things, and you don't get to decide where you're reincarnated. So, like, she could very well be a nematode, and I am going to take that to the bank, and I am going to tell Joe.
Oh my
That sounds like
God.
something somebody says is
I'm-
going to turn into a cat next time around.
I'm going to be lucky if I come back as a bacteria. Wow.
I would get out of that shoe, or you're going to come back sooner than you probably want.
Okay. Oh man, this
I mean, they
sucks.
told you about Justin, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Was a raccoon that got him, right?
No, that's the story.
Oh man, that was a good story.
Yes. It was not a raccoon. I think you of all people know that raccoons seldom attack unprovoked, and Justin wouldn't provoke anyone.
Oh no, they're nature's hug machines.
Right. It never made sense. If you poked it just slightly, it just fell apart. It was
Justin was naturally aggressive, and I right, David. He used to get in trouble all the time.
That's true. I just want to warn you, don't dig in too much in this story if you're not prepared to find out the truth, okay? If it's more comfortable to accept the raccoon story, I say just accept it and walk away.
I'm okay with that. Hey David, you remember that one vending machine that's got a secret room behind it?
What was that?
Nothing. Is it cool if I borrow one of the spare sets of keys to the mall in case I get locked in again?
Sure thing, Chet, but let me just say, it makes me really uncomfortable when I can't understand the sentence someone said except for the word secret room. Makes me very curious.
Oh, sorry. There's a secret room behind one of the vending machines that goes into the old catacombs. All sorts of weird stuff down there. Connects up to your shop there, Chelsea. Some
Yeah.
that the founders put in. Anyway,
Yeah,
I
and you-
forgot about it, but I might want to crash there, so I'd like to borrow the key so I can stay here without getting
Okay.
locked out.
There are
Thank you.
there's a bunch of steps you got to go through, like I wouldn't call them rights, but I have to check with my uncles before.
The things engraved in the
Oh.
wall. Yeah. No, I read them.
Okay.
I feel like
Okay. If it's all good, then I'll just I'll go get it ready for you. That's cool. That's awesome.
Thank God Chelsea's not here anymore. Because Barry's grandfather found out that I'm like third best friends with Chelsea, and now he's mad.
Oh man, that's blood.
Oh
feud.
no, pause. Oh man, this is quite the revelation. We're doing our second commercial break right now. This is our second commercial break, your second opportunity to stretch. Get some food, get some drink, whatever you need. Take care of what you guys take care of. You gotta walk the dog. You gotta pet the cat. Your hamster's fine. It's fine. Let's start our second commercial break. Can I have our second two people up? Yay! Okay, great. We're gonna do another round of Actor's Nightmare. Before we begin, again, from the wonderful people in our chat room, can I get another suggestion of a relationship that these two might have? And another suggestion of a number between 1 and 80, 1 and 80. We're not doing the same script again. We pulled that trick last week. We have a second script. And this time we're going to be reading from How to Train Your Dragon 2, because the first one's all set up and we don't need to deal with that. Let's get to the meat of the story. Let's get to How to Train Your Dragon 2 while we're waiting for these suggestions come in, suggestion of a relationship and suggestion of a number between 1 and 80. Michael, you had something you wanted to promote or plug?
Hey, yeah, much like Barry, I'm a giant nerd. And if you like to hear nerds talk about nerd stuff, you can listen to Dying Message, the detective anime mystery podcast. We're available on all the things, and we talk about anime and mysteries, and we don't let people talk about Scooby-Doo. Isn't that right, Nick?
That's not true. That is not true. I know for a fact that is not true. I have been on that very podcast. It's a very fun podcast. I was listening to it today, and I had a great time listening to my friends talk about a detective anime, something I don't watch myself, but I enjoy their takes on it. So please look it up and enjoy that. We're getting suggestions coming in while you are subscribing to Dying Message, a detective anime podcast. Is that the whole title? Did I get it right?
Dying Message, the detective anime mystery podcast.
Okay, let's shorten it to Dying Message. It'll come up. While you're subscribing to Dying Message, here is the suggestions I'm pulling. Pilot and baggage handler. Okay, pilot and baggage handler. And the number you're going to start on is 28. So let me know when you're on page 28.
I am there.
Awesome. All right, let's see this scene. This is Actor's Nightmare.
All right, Chris, we're ready for takeoff. The luggage is all ready, right?
Oh yeah. There you go.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because the last time we were ready for takeoff, you told me that the luggage was secure and that I had nothing to worry about, and we left half of it behind. So I just want to make sure.
Well, once they see you as one of their own, even the testiest dragons can be trained, right, bud?
Dragon? Are you back on calling the suitcases dragons again?
Give me that.
You said it was all on board. Where did that one come from? It just fell from the sky.
What game are you playing?
I'm playing the do our jobs, because we talked about this, Chris. I got you this job and you have to do it so that we can both keep our jobs.
No game. We just want to meet Drago.
The mythical suitcase that you are waiting for all your life. You have to stop looking at the suitcases like dragons.
Why?
Because they're suitcases. It's a very boring job and you have a very good imagination.
Because I'm going to change his mind about dragons.
Whose mind? The boss? The boss's mind isn't going to be changed about dragons. The boss is going to change their minds about paying us.
You can be really persuasive.
Yeah, because he signs our paychecks. So please just let me know you're gonna lay off the dragon bit a little bit.
Once you've earned his loyalty, there's nothing a dragon won't do for you.
That sounds a lot better than what the boss is doing. Now I want a dragon.
You won't be changing any minds around here.
Yeah. What's so exciting about planes and suitcases when we could be flying on dragons? That's the future.
I can change yours right here, right now.
You've already done it. I'm on board.
May I?
Yes, I'm ready.
Dragon Riders!
Dragon Riders! Dragon Riders!
Oh, this is stuff you only get with improv. You get to end a scene screaming Dragon Riders. I wanted to do it. That's why I jumped in then. Yeah, that's the end of the second commercial break. So let's have our cast up. And from the wonderful people in our chat room, thank you so much for sticking with us and watching the show with us. We couldn't do this without you. We're gonna need one more suggestion of anything at all. One more suggestion, and we will close the show out. Act 3, exciting Act 3. What is gonna happen next? I don't know, because it's improv. I don't know. I have no control over these people after I leave the screen. I barely have any control when I'm on the screen. Let's wait for a suggestion that is not Dragon Riders, because that's all I'm getting right now.
I love you, comments.
As soon as we get another suggestion. And while we're waiting on that, I skipped this earlier. I apologize for this. Andrea, you had something you wanted to plug, correct?
I do. First, though, I want to say, because I checked out the comments when I wasn't in that scene, and when I said macaroni in a pot, I was making a Cardi B reference, but I had no way of seeing that the commenter also commented macaroni in a pot.
Yeah.
So amazing. We are best friends now. Congratulations. I am starting a Twitch channel very soon. I think next week we're going to start. If you've ever heard of Crime and Cookies, my true crime show, we're going to have a true crime Twitch channel. If you've ever talked back to a true crime podcast, that's what this is for. It's very interactive. Hit the chat, hit the polls. See you next week. Social media for info.
Wait, I talk about fake crime and you talk about real crime?
Yeah.
What a treat.
You should murder.
You two will never get
Best
along.
friends.
We're best friends now too.
All right, we got our
Connections.
suggestion.
Whoa.
We got our suggestion. While you are busy subscribing to Dying Message and getting ready to watch Andrea's Twitch Crime and Cookies show, which is wonderful. I've seen it live. It is wonderful. Let's finish this show. We are in our third act, and your final suggestion is Windex.
Thank you, Windex. Love Windex.
Index.
Devin.
A little Windex on it. It seems to be going down. So that's something.
I didn't know. So how are you feeling?
I don't know how I'm feeling. It's like I'm being torn apart inside. Like one side wants to criticize and gossip about everything, and the other side is just like, no, be nice. You don't want to go to jail. So that's that.
That's quite the dilemma.
Yeah. Speaking of being nice, how's your shoe? Are the nematodes okay?
Oh my God, you asked a question about someone else, Devin.
Believe it or not, I genuinely care about the nematodes. Like, I really want them to be okay, especially because they're destroying your shoe.
I know, but oh my God, Jesse, Devin just asked a question about someone else's life.
About Boy Devin, or you mean someone?
No, someone other than Boy Devin, other than Boy Sam or Girl Sam. I never can remember which.
Girl
Wow.
Sam is the devil. Boy Sam is like whatever.
Oh, sorry. Devin, but
Devin, you're doing it. You're doing it. Look at you.
so wait, Devin, this is the moment to ask Jessie about her sweater making, her pet sweaters. This is your moment. Come on.
Do I have to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jessie, you're knitting. How is that?
I've been knitting during every break. That's why I wasn't out here last break. I have to make 15 costumes right now. Can you believe that? And I can do rabbits too. It's not just dogs and cats. So if you want one for your rabbit,
Can you make them for nematodes?
Oh my God.
ooh,
I am so excited.
I don't even know how little there are. I don't know if I've ever seen one.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. All right, I do. I don't like this. I don't like how this is going, but it's going. I can't stop thinking about. Goodbye.
I love when she thinks about herself. I think being selfless is overrated.
We know, Lynette.
She wouldn't do it if it weren't for the jail thing, you know?
It's true, but I love it. She asked about you. She asked about me. Maybe
I got to talk about, David, I got to talk about the pet costumes.
I'm so excited because I'm so glad you told her about it because you said they're gonna be ready very soon, or that like they're almost ready. And I was gonna have Devin help me put the costumes on the cats because I talked to her parole officer because you know how I used to want to be a parole officer and I'm part of her progress now.
Ooh.
So I think that putting sweaters on cats will really take her through the next level.
Chet,
Y'all talking about Devin?
That,
Yeah.
He just asked how I was and then punched a hole in the wall.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh no, I need
that was because of my story. I'll
Seems
those
conflicted.
cat sweaters.
Jessie, I
stat.
made you tell it, Jessie. I made you tell it.
Hey,
God, Chet.
you seen Barry around?
Yeah, I've been looking for Barry almost all day.
I found him in an unexpected place. I was going through the catacombs where they got all the old timey papers and whatnot, and you will
Below
never
the
believe
mall?
what I discovered. Yeah, the secret tunnels underneath the mall. That
Not the
connect-
French ones that I was lost in for a year.
That is a great story. Actually, let's not talk about my thing. It has to do with Barry and the secrets under.
No, I want to know.
You're in Paris.
No, where's Barry?
Oh, I don't know, but it turns out that there's on one side of the tunnel, his great-great-grandfather's family had a family tree engraved into the wall, and Chelsea, your family did the same thing, and they meet in the middle, and turns out is Barry.
I've never been down that far.
They all come together. He's probably heir to this whole place.
Chelsea, are you and Barry? Is there a chance that you and Barry are distant cousins?
We must be. We're cousins.
I think of everybody as my cousin, but
Well, doesn't that make his grandpa also my relative?
I've never been good at math.
we're all just sort of one human family, if you really think about it.
Hey guys,
I
what are
am
you
not
talking
on the
about?
family. Oh, hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
We just got done having a conversation about you and your mysterious lineage, but I think Lynette was going to talk about trips you took.
My mysterious lineage.
The fact that you're probably related to Chelsea. But
Probably related.
Chet told me that you saw the catacombs. He saw, right?
not the French ones.
Not the French
yeah.
ones.
I was down in the catacombs. That's where we keep all our stock. What is this about my lineage? My grandfather told me I was abandoned in the comic book shop when I was a baby.
So you've never followed it that far either?
No, it's scary and it smells bad.
No,
I'll
There's
show you.
nematodes down there.
Hey, that's my new home you're talking about. Maybe.
Also, the
a
ghost
little
of your
bit.
great grandfather yells at me anytime I go down there, which is like,
He
I
does.
can't buy spices all the time.
I know, it gets a little expensive.
I can't be around ghost talk because my parole officer. So you gotta.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
I am going to kill David. I am going to kill Joe. I am going to kill Jesse. I'm going to kill them all.
Oh, you've taken a turn since our exercise.
Swear to God, I did one nice thing out of the kindness of my heart, and I asked about the nematodes. I asked about the nematodes to Joe, and Joe was just so excited. She had to ask. She had to tell Jesse, and Jesse was like, "Oh, here's my costumes. Here's my costumes," and blah. And then she told David, and David's now my secondary parole officer, and I have to spend time with him, and he is so annoying. And all he talks about are like the good old days when they had walkie-talkies, and like one time they got FBI grade walkie-talkies, and I was like, I don't care about your FBI grade walkie-talkies. All I want to do is go home and gossip.
Devin, you asked about somebody else?
Don't you start.
I'm
I'm not
so proud of Devin.
Little Debbie.
Cut this off right now, or I'm gonna throw hands.
You are growing into a wonderful adult.
Hey, Zach.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Chet, did I hear right? Did Devin ask about someone else?
No,
Yes, you
take those
did.
vile words out of your mouth.
Becoming
Hey,
a
hey,
mature and considerate young woman. Right before our
way to
eyes.
work the process, Devin. Way to work the process. That's awesome.
You ever call me considerate again, I swear to God, I
Well-
will find you at your
Devin,
home
now that
in the
Devin,
middle
now
of
that you're all considerate and concerned
I live
about people, do
underneath
you want to
the
hear
ball
about my
now.
family drama?
Oh yeah.
No, I do not.
No, actually, Devin, this is really hot goss. You probably want to hear about it.
Actually, okay, what is it? Can you tell me?
But Devin, if you want to know about the secrets of the mall and Barry's family lineage, you are gonna have to ask him about himself.
You're a devious little snake, aren't you, Chet?
Nah.
All right, Barry. What's going on? What's happening?
I don't know. I forgot to ask.
Are you
Oh,
Are you fucking kidding me right now? You made me ask him. You made me be considerate.
Well,
Done. Devin out. Goodbye. I'm going into a hole and not coming out for at least 2 hours.
bye, Devin.
Wait,
Anyway,
wait.
Barry, your great great grandfather was George Queen, but your great great grandfather on the other side, McLennan. So turns out the roots of the branches of the trees get twisted up. Anyway, we're all related.
I'm related to Chelsea.
Yeah.
And you're also
seems like it.
you're also related to me, Barry. You didn't know?
What?
Yeah. You're my very, very distant cousin.
Wait. Why am I the nexus of everybody's families? Lynette, am I related to you?
I don't know, but there's a positive pregnancy test found in the catacombs.
That's probably not mine.
What could that mean? Oh no!
Is this a soap opera now?
I think it is. I think it is. I think we stumbled into soap opera territory. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Smoke Break. We could not have done the show without you. Before we sign off, I believe Michael also had something he wanted to promote. So please get your plugs in.
Do you like science fiction adventures and comedy and also improv? Good, because I've been working on a project for a few months. It's called Space Force. It is an improvised science fiction adventure. There's elements of randomness. We record it and then we release it as audio, doing a little bit of audio editing. So it's improvised, but then we send it out. Right now it's available on SoundCloud. You can find it on Facebook if you search for Space Force Improv. We got the name before the White House did, so you can check it out. We have 2 demos up. We're gonna put up another 2 in the next week or so, and then we're gonna try to have sort of full episodes. So check it out, Space Force Improv. You can listen to it while doing dishes.
I've been listening to it. I've been enjoying it very much. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, thank you again for watching. Please, you're at your computer, but please give a round of applause for the cast of Smoke Break. This is our third show. We will be back in 4 weeks for, you guessed it, show number 4. And we are so excited to see you then. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.